Hi guys, I'm Kim Cash and I'm participating in Vlogmas this month, which is celebrating the 24 days of Christmas. And the way that I'm doing it is I'm trying to share some crafts and baking and different things that I do to celebrate Christmas, our family traditions. And one of the things I did is I made Christmas stockings for my dogs, Freya and Sofi. But they're the same stockings, so I wanted to put their names up on the fur. And so what I did is I went to my local craft store and I got a stencil, which is a scribble stencil, which looks like this. Well, without the blue tape. I taped off the alphabet that I'm not going to use. And so I also got this design cream, which, let's see if you can see that. Let's see, I gotta turn the wrong way. And it's a black design cream, and I'm gonna see how it works. I'm just setting down the stencil to do the S, and I have a paintbrush here. And so I'm just gonna dab it on to the fur and try to get her initials in here. And if it doesn't turn out that great, what I'll do is I will cross stitch it. But you can watch me try this and see how it turns out. Okay, so there's the S. And I might still outline it with cross stitch. And I'm going to pull it up. And there you can see the S. And I'm going to do the O, and I may not be able to do all of the alphabet for her name right now because I don't want to smear any. So let's see if I can do this. I'm going to be careful not to smear the S that I just did. And you don't want to put too much paint. I've stenciled before, not on fabric, but you don't want to put too much on because it could bleed through. So you just want to get enough and you want to dab it like I'm doing. So there's the O. Let's see how that turns out. Oh, it's stuck a little bit. But there's the O. So I'm going to do an F and an I if I can get it on there without smearing. First I'm going to wipe this off. I'm going to have to grab a paper towel. Could you grab me a paper towel? Or just wipe this off really quickly for me. The O. So I've got the so I've got the so. And now I've got to get the FI. And then I might do some other little thing, like maybe cross stitch a piece of holly or something, or I don't know. I could do something. I'm just thinking as I'm doing this because I want to get Sofi and Freya's names on their stockings. So I'm waiting because you want to clean off the stencil between stenciling. Otherwise, when you put it down, you're going to get part of the smear from the previous letter. And I'm just trying to line it up as best I can. You know, I got to get their names on there. I don't want them to fight over each other's stockings. Okay, so there's the F. Let's see how that turns out here. I'm going to pull it up. There's the F. And I just have to do the I. Let me see if I can get it on there. Because then I'll have Sofi. And then I'll have to do Freya's, but this is just to show you how you do it. Let's hope that that one turns out. Okay, so right here I can see that I need well, you can see it's Sofi, but I want to touch up the I a little bit because right here I can see that I need a tiny bit more. Can you give me a tiny paintbrush? My husband's helping me. Isn't he nice to help me? I just want a really thin, tiny one just to touch it up because I'm not like an absolute perfectionist, but I do want it kind of perfect. Anyway, there I've pretty much got Sofi's, and then I've got to do Freya's. And then I'll have, oh, I see a loose thread here from when it just came off. So I just want to dab a little teeny bit right here. I just think that it will bug me if it's not perfect. Not absolutely perfect. I mean, you can't make a stencil perfect, but thank you. But see this little tiny brush. This is a much smaller brush than the one I was using, and I just want to touch it up a tiny bit. And you just dab it. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. So there you have it, Sofi's Christmas stocking. Let me see if I can hold it. Of course it's got to dry, and you want to be careful not to let anything bump it. And around here, things can get bumped pretty easily. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys for watching and say happy holidays, and I hope you enjoy my Vlogmas posts about baking, making, creating. And if you do enjoy crafting or sewing, or of course sewing is crafting, but if you enjoy baking, because I'm going to share some recipes, some Scandinavian traditions that we use to celebrate Christmas. And I did post one yesterday for Look, which is mulled wine or hot spiced wine. So you might want to check out some of my other vlog posts. And if you do like them, please subscribe to my channel. And if you thought this was an interesting little post just showing you how to stencil, then give me a thumbs up. Thank you guys. Happy holidays. Bye.